So today, the very first thing I did when I met you was to try and reveal something specific about you, and I kind of felt like that's the sort of idea that you wanted me to try with yourself. So we'll get to that. Yeah. What I need you to do right now is think of some kind of, don't say it, but naughty, embarrassing memory, something we can obviously mention on camera, so take your time. But as a warm-up, Philip, what I'm going to do, I have here, I'm going to show you this. It's a little... You can order these online. If you type in emotional dice for storytelling for kids, it has a different facial expression on every side, OK? I'm going to give you this. What I'm going to ask you to do, Philip, in a moment, shake it up first of all, and if you look down, you'll see at the top there is some kind of facial expression, yes? All of those are facial expressions you can in some way act out right now to the camera. You're going to do that. I'll try and deduce what it is, OK? OK. You know how on the phone you can almost speak to someone and tell what mood they're in right away, whether they're happy? It's kind of this concept, OK? But to make sure I'm definitely not looking, Holly, would you take your 2 index fingers like this and just put them on my eyelids? Oh, right, OK. Right here, OK? Otherwise, if I'm looking, it's very easy to tell. Press down a little bit. Philip, shake it up just now.
Yeah, it's shaking.
You're rough. Yeah. Philip, is it weird? Is it on one of the faces just now? Yeah. Can you look down and can you see what the face is? I can. Whatever face that is, could you look right at the camera right now and act that face out now? Have you done it? Are you happy? Yep. And now say hello. Hello. OK, so that was kind of like, oh, quite upbeat. Were you winking at the camera there? I might have been. Yes. OK, is that what it was? Yes, it was. Could have been luck, though. It's 1 in 6. Let's try one more time, OK? Let's see if I can get it a second time. Am I hurting you? No, it's fine. You need to keep it there just so that I definitely can't see. This is me warming up. Philip, is it on a different one? And by the way, you can change this as well if you'd like, in case anyone thinks the dice is somehow loaded. But is it on a different or a facial expression you can act out now, Philip? Yeah? Yes, it is. OK, look at the camera and can you please act that out now? And as soon as you've done, say hello. Hello. And what helped me, there was some laughing in the background as well from the guy, so it tells me you were sticking your tongue out. Is that pretty close? Yeah. Yes. I tried to have a serious voice as well. I'm aware, right, but you take your fingers away. This is what I'm doing, OK? So we could do that all day, but essentially that's the basis for this. It's picking up on little expressions people give off, depending on the mood, the emotion, and with you, I asked you to think of a memory, something naughty or embarrassing, OK? So what I'm going to have you do now, Holly, is think of this memory. Do you mind if I just put one finger just right here? Is that OK? No. Perfect. OK, so put your right hand up like this as well. Good. Now, the way I do this to start with is to have you just focus... Are you getting something out of my brain? A little bit. Don't worry about it. But, you know, people always say to start with, can you do it with things like people's phone numbers and things? Done. Good. OK, we've got that. But think about just the memory. Your number ends in a 0, doesn't it? Your phone number? Yes. Yeah, I thought so. OK, right. So just right now, focus on the memory. Just focus on what this thing is. And right away, if there's a main thing that you can focus on. Yeah, so is there movement in this memory? You're doing something, you're moving about, yeah? Yes. Yeah, other people there that you know? Yes. That's what makes it embarrassing. They've seen you do this thing and quite a lot of movement, but your hand, it's interesting. I was moving your hand that way to see, but there's no movement like swimming or running or walking, but moving that way. Is there jumping involved with this thing? Yes. Yes, but there's one, oh, this is bizarre. There's something conflicting as well, something conflicting with the actual memory that you're thinking. Oh, right, I'm going to say one... I'm going to whisper something in your ear for a second. I'm going to move the mic so that they don't hear this on camera. Do you want me to move my mic? You do that. Keep that covered because you're not going to want this on camera. There's something else going through your head. Whoa there, Buster. I know. If I whisper anything along the lines of... No, this doesn't work. Have you seen Big Brother? They whisper and everyone hears them. Right, we'll keep it... We'll ask them to mute it in a second, right? Mute the mics. I'm going to whisper it in your ear. If I whisper, act surprised, play along, look astonished, you have permission to slap me, OK? I'm going to whisper something specific you were also thinking there, then we'll get to the memory. So the other thing... I'll keep this to ourselves, between you and I. Is that... Yes? Am I right? Yes? Don't you dare say that! No, but am I right? Yes! Yes, OK. You're so weird! Good. How did you know that? Don't worry about it, that's our secret, OK? But the other thing as well... What I can say is he just said something about somebody I went to school with that I'd rather nobody else ever know. Yeah, OK. But we'll keep that between us, OK? So I think the other... You could hold me to ransom over stuff like that. I'm going to. Oh my God! I've got the phone number. I've got that. Yeah. I wrote something here. I've actually got a bit hot. I have that effect. Right. Okay. So right now, the memory. I've written something here that may or may not be relevant. But is the memory something to do with? At some point, you're on some kind of trampoline. Yes. And the thing is that you got stuck on the trampoline. Is that what you were thinking? Was that the main thing? Yes. Yes. How close am I? Really
close.
Yeah, tell us, what is the exact memory? What were you thinking?
I was on a trampoline, and as I went to get off, my knickers got caught in the spring of the trampoline.
I wasn't going to mention that bit, but
and
okay.
I was hanging off the trampoline and had to be cut out.
Hold on, you got cut out?
Yeah.
You got cut out. That's really interesting because I just wrote, got cut out. And that's exactly what you just said, yes?
Oh, my God, you're a wizard!
Thank you. Thank you. And just to be clear, we didn't set that up. I couldn't research you and find this out or anything.
No.
Yeah. But that's pretty accurate, yeah?
Yes, I'm more concerned about the other thing, though. That's really,
I'm
really
aware.
weird.
You can bet your life that the meeting after this show is going to be interesting, that's for sure. I want to know what that was.
Oh, my God, I've put a bait on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank
Lovely seeing you again.
Lovely seeing you as well. Incredible.
That's amazing. Oh, my gosh. Right, I'm trying to think if I've ever told anyone that's told you, but I haven't. Nobody would. Anyway.